Hey, I'm Kate, and I just want to say thank you to all of the new followers that I have that are on this journey with me. It's been really helpful to process through everything that happened a year ago and kind of reminisce and remember and talk through it. So I appreciate you guys joining in and cheerleading me on and just commenting and question, all that stuff. It helps to verbally process through it. I'm a verbal processor. And so I appreciate you guys being along for the journey. If you're new here, I've organized all these little stories by like part 1, part 2, part 3. So you can go and watch all of them from the beginning to end to catch up if you want. You don't have to, you can just jump right into. But I'm happy you're here and I'm thankful that you're here. So at this point, I am in the hospital and got admitted with a strep infection all throughout my blood. So they started me on a heavy round of antibiotics and they did an echocardiogram. And then they said, the next day we're going to do a transesophageal echocardiogram, which is where they put a camera through your esophagus, or not through, but down your esophagus and down to where the heart is so they can send better images. That allows you to get like a closer look and to see blood flow and all that stuff and a better picture of the heart versus just I think it's transthoracic, like the normal echocardiogram that we usually get. That's just right on top of your sternum. This TEE one gives you a deeper look. And so they signed me up for that, had that the next day. I remember it being at like 10 a.m. Just remember that time frame. And so then I'm recovering in my room because they put you out during it. And I'm up in my room and just kind of, I think I enjoyed like a Sprite because, they don't want you eating or anything. So I remember all that. And I saw the cardiologist kind of walking outside my hospital room door and kind of checking in and then walking and checking in. And so he did a few more times before he came in and he said, "Is anyone here with you?" My husband, boyfriend at the time, but my husband was there with me, but he had to go to work. So, and we thought, as far as we knew, like, I'm just here for antibiotics and then I'm going to go home after a few days and smooth sailing. So I was like, no, it's just me. And he's like, "Okay, I need to go over those results with you." And I said, "Go for it. Not a problem." And he said, "Your strep bacteria that you have tends to go to the heart. And when it does, it eats away at our valves. And your aortic valve is very disintegrated and eaten away. We need to operate on the heart to fix that." I'm the type of personality that doesn't have an emotional response at first when these kind of big life events happen. I've always moved to more of a logical response and what do I need to do next? What does that mean for me? What does that mean for you? What's the recovery period? All these things. And my emotional response comes after. And so he's talking to me about needing to fix the heart and having to have surgery for it. And I'm not clocking that it's open heart surgery or anything. I'm just like, okay, totally makes sense. That checks out. I mean, you got to fix the heart. And he said, "You're responding really well to this." And in the back of my head, I'm thinking like, I'm totally disassociated right now. I'm not clocking what you're saying. But he said, "Why don't you come down the hall with me and we'll go look at the images." So we went down to the ultrasound room where I was in and he pulled up the heart and he pulled up the valve. And it was then that I kind of got the bigger picture of how damaged the heart was. You can look up pictures of an aortic valve. It is definitely like a full, it's a circular thing. It's got 3, little triangular pieces that pump and close and pump, open and close and open and close as your heart's pumping. And mine was like so disintegrated. I could see the pieces just kind of flailing off there. And he's like, that's your risk of stroke. He said, "We need to get in there and clean this up. Your heart is very sick."